Hello, welcome to the Knitting Nerds. Nerds spelled with a K. I am Frank, also known as Frank Knits, and this is
Karlin.
Yeah. And she's going to be joining me now to do the podcast from now on. So, yeah, I guess I'm going first.
Yes.
Okay, first the notes.
Oh. You have them over there.
Finished objects. First up is a granny triangle shawl done out of James C. Brett marble chunky yarn. The colorway is MC32, and I just gave it the name Ocean Hues because it's nice aqua and purple and blue and stuff like that. So this is going to a lady in Atlanta who has cancer. I think I talked about that on the first episode, but it was just work in progress, so now it's done. Next is another shawl done out of more James C. Brett marble chunky yarn. This is MC11, I think, but I'm not sure. I'll link his yarn in the show notes after it's been posted up. But yeah, so this is done, and then I have just two granny squares done out of Red Heart Super Saver solids, and I think this is called like Frosty Green. So I have two. I'm making a baby blanket for Compassion Sandy, which I will be talking about later. We will.
Yes.
I will. Yeah. So. And that's it for finished objects.
Okay, so I have some hats. They're all like little baby hats that I crocheted. These three are all done just out of Red Heart yarn. And then I did little stripes on these ones, yay! And then I can't remember which yarn I used for these two.
It's nice.
I don't remember, and it's really fuzzy and soft.
Yeah.
But this one, I used this. It's like from their cotton candy collection, and it's like a super soft, like nice yarn.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then it has like the different colors and fanciness, and then with a little cute little tie on the top for a little baby.
So I did not know that you crocheted.
I do, not very often, but I like knitting better than crocheting. But
yeah. See, I thought the last time I asked you if you did, you said you didn't. Maybe it was just a part of the past kind of thing.
my scarred past of crocheting.
Okay. Next up is unfinished objects. Do you want to go since you just had a
Sure. Okay, so I am working on this scarf right now, and I don't remember, I think I got the yarn just at like Joann Fabrics, and I don't remember what it's called, but I just picked it out because I really liked the yarn. It's like super fuzzy, and it is all multicolored, and I have more than one. I got like different colors of it. But they're pretty old. I've had them just like laying in the house for a while, and then I was cleaning some stuff out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that yarn is amazing. So I'm just starting with doing a scarf, because it's not the easiest yarn to work with because it's super stiff. So I was trying to just do something simple to start out, and then I could go on to something like prettier, more fancy.
Yeah.
But beyond
That's good.
a scarf.
I really like the texture of this.
Me too.
It's nice.
Like,
it's nice for a bulky weight. which, yeah, that's poke bait probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice colors. I like the blue one too.
Yeah.
I've done a bag. So is that it?
Yeah, that's all I have with the ones that I'm working on right now.
Okay, mine are the socks. They haven't gotten much. Well, actually, yeah, they have gotten progress. I actually don't know if you've seen this before because I've filmed other episodes and then not put them up. So the pattern is a mix between this one. Let me try to hold on to my stuff. It's just called hiking socks, and it doesn't have a copyright on it. So, and it doesn't have the author of it. So, Sherry Anderson, who owns Designer Yarn, the LYS here in Sandy, just gave it to me so I could have it to knit my first pair of socks, and this is actually my first sock. I divided for the heel. Right now I cast on 56 stitches to fit my big huge feet. And so I just divided it, and I'm gonna run over there after we're done filming. It's just right up the street, and I'm gonna have her help me because I can't remember, because we were crossing over with that pattern, and then this one, it's by Knitting Pure and Simple. It's men's heavyweight boot socks, and they're really nice. It's a really easy pattern. Looking at it, like, okay, you can see by that looks really confusing. But it's really simple pattern, and I like it a lot. So I'm ready to advance and get a heel on this because I'm sick of doing leg. I actually did extra of my cuff leg.
You don't want really tall socks?
No.
You could do knee socks. Some nice, like,
knee socks.
some different colors, and like put a little pattern.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's like 5 years up from when I started doing Fair Isle on the team. But yeah, no knee highs because you have to do like decreases and stuff in the middle of the leg.
Knee highs are great.
I know, I do like knee highs, but I don't know if a guy
can. Toe socks.
I want to knit toe socks, and I was actually I was gonna wear my toe socks. I have a pair of Toesy socks at my house, and I was gonna wear them with my flip flops.
I just got rid of like all my toe socks. There were more than.
Sad.
They were all like fuzzy toe socks.
Sad.
They just wear like striped fuzzy toe socks that came to like mid calf.
Yeah, that's
really
what mine are
awkward.
too. So mine are too. They're like blue and black and green stripes,
like,
and they like go up to my.
Oh no, they were like bright pink.
Oh, yeah, so you got the women's colors, but moving on. We have been chattery. I'm doing a cowl out of, it's called Bamboo Bloom. It's a yarn that, I have it here. I actually made it, and then I bound off at like 4 in the morning when I was super tired and not really conscious. So I did it wrong and it came all unraveled, but this is the yarn, and the spun part is just a 1-ply, and I've actually had to repair it because it came undone. But so it has this part, which is actually all bamboo, which is weird. You can actually shave bamboo and spin it into yarn. And then they have these sections of unspun wool, so it adds a really nice textured feel to it. And
like that.
oh yeah, I actually think Sherry has this at her shop.
Oh yeah.
Probably, I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but not that color.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so, and you can see it's like the bamboo part is pinkish and yellow, and then there's red wool, orange, yellow, and like, I don't know, what would you say,
like
a charcoal.
Charcoaly,
Yeah.
gray, bluish.
Yeah, and it's nice, but I have yet to cast it on because the cast on has not been cooperating, because I have hardly done circulars, but I am knitting it with, where is it? Oh, my bag. Susan Bates, Quicksilver, needle size 6mm, which is 10 for all US size knitters.
That's all I use.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the same size needles.
We're twinsies!
And I actually really like these needles. I'm gonna do a review on them once I've actually completed a project on them. But I really like them. I like the click that they make. Everyone hates it in my house, but I'm like, shut up. I don't care. I like it. It's almost as good as the what are those needles? Shoot, they're double point needles, and they have super tiny, like microscopic ridges. So if you have a sock, you can like put the stitches in the center and then like fly it around. The stitches won't fall off. And like when you knit, it makes that like if you scratch a hologram card kind of thing, that like which you hate.
That sound.
And I do too, unless it's knitting needles, because then I can annoy my friends and parents. But anyway.
Your brother would get more annoyed.
Yes,
than
my
your
brother,
parents do.
my parents don't really care. Then also I'm just working on more crochet granny squares. I'm just doing 7 rows of them, and I'm gonna whip stitch them together with more of this yarn. They're going to be a baby blanket. Like I said before, those 2 other squares are gonna go with this, and so yeah, this is the 3rd one. So I'm just gonna be working on that while you talk about your favorite things. And yes, that's it for you.
Okay.
Or for me. Yeah.
Favorite things. So I have kind of gotten addicted to Pinterest lately, which I really should not be allowed on Pinterest because I just go through like on the DIY craft section and I just like pin everything. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool too. Oh, that's so cool. And then I just like have all these things and I'm like, I'm never gonna do any of that, but it's so cool. So
Testify.
one thing that I did do is I went through and I found this thing of like candles, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make candles, because we had like a huge area in our china cabinet that's like just a bunch of old candles that are just like burnt down and like the wick is gone or they're like melted to the side. So I took some of them and I melted them down, and I still haven't really perfected doing them because they've all sunk in like this because they get hardened on the side and then onto the wick in the middle, and they like contract, and so I need to work on that still. But this one I just